What's up, YouTube? It's FitzBro, and we have a Ottoman mirror for you. That's right, we've got Beastyqt and Marinelord, both qualified Red Bull Wolo participants, top of the ladder, very, very good players, playing the Ottomans, duking it out here on a classic map. It is high view, and we'll be kind of keep a close eye on how their openings look. Marinelord going all for food right now, Beastyqt doing the same. And if this civilization is new to you and you want to learn more, I have been uploading Ottoman guides. I've got a civilization overview. I've got a breakdown of this Vizier system. I'll talk a little bit about it in this game, but for more of it, go check that out on my YouTube channel. I've got some guides, and I'm also going to be posting an Ottoman Dark Age Rush, and I think you're going to really, really like it. I've been beating Malians with it. It's very fun. Beastyqt, 7 food, now going to House and Gold. This is kind of the standard Ottoman opening that I expected to see when I was looking at some of these games today. Same thing from Marinelord. So both of them went for 7 food, then to gold. So far, dropping off those sheep, that's what you're going to expect. While they are doing their age up, it's going to be 7 food, 3 to gold, and the wood, I believe, is what we're going to see. Let's talk a little bit about a few of these unique mechanics these civilizations have. Now, the Ottomans have this Vizier system down here in the bottom left. You can actually see a progress bar here. And how it works is every time you train a unit, such as a villager, or when you age up, you get a big bunch of these. You get these Vizier points. You get experience towards this Vizier point. When you earn a point, so when this hits 60, this will give you a number 1, and then you can select one of these Imperial Council bonuses. Now, I've got an entire video on this if you want to break it down more, but essentially, there's some nice, cool texts you send. Some of them will send units out at your town center. Some of them just give you different buffs for things such as your military schools. Typically, you'll see this Anatolian Hills sent first, but we'll see what they use. Anyways, training villagers builds up towards that. So the more units you're training, the more Vizier points you get. You can get up to a total of 5 of these. So you can see there's 9, 3, 6, 9 of them. You can get 5, but if you go up with a certain landmark, you can get a +2 more. And I would expect they will probably build it. So I typically go for that landmark instead of the C. It's your age 3 landmark. It's the Imperial something palace, I think. I should know it, but I haven't memorized all the names yet. So he did, in fact, go for 7 food, 3 gold, then the wood. He's now pulling off of the wood and is going to be building a landmark. Let's see what landmark he chooses. And there's been a bit of a split amongst the players. I have seen different landmarks. We've got the Berry landmark, the Twin Minaret Madras from Beastyqt, although I was just watching him on Ladder today, and he was doing the trade landmark. Let's see what Marinelord's doing. Also going with the berries. So, it's kind of fun seeing both. I don't think the Ottoman landmark is particularly amazing, but that paired with the Vizier system, it's pretty good. Now, this landmark, if you're not familiar, it basically is a mill. It's a drop-off point. So if you build it by some existing berries, it's just going to help so you don't have to build a mill. You can get your wheelbarrow at it, all of that jazz. But it's going to spawn berries that you can gather, and they are harvested 50% faster. Okay, so that's going to be a better food income rate. It will spawn berry bushes over time. I believe you can put task like up to 5 villagers on it. It's the sweet spot, so it keeps spawning villagers berries, and you don't go idle. It does not spawn villagers. Okay, now he has not pulled off of his gold. I have a feeling that Marinelord might be going for the wheelbarrow. So once this is complete, he can get wheelbarrow from his landmark, which is probably what he's going to do. No early military school yet. The military school right here costs 150 wood and 100 stone. It spawns units over time. We'll talk more about this as hopefully someone builds one. We'll see. Some players have just been neglecting it altogether. So we will see. Okay. I think he's going for wheelbarrow. Let's just check to see if that's exactly what he does. Will he go for it? He's got the gold. Boom! Man, are we inside the mind of Marinelord or what? Okay, he has gone for the wheelbarrow. On the other side, Beastyqt did not gather the extra gold. He went right for the wood. And I imagine maybe he'll go for an additional town center as he is pulling villagers to stone. You start with 50 stone. So a lot of people, instead of going for the military school, go for a second town or a town center first, second town center. Okay, so he opened up with a stable. So the table, not a table, a stable and a town center. On the other side, Marinelord, he's got wheelbarrow. Any stone for him yet? No stone yet. Dropping down a stable as well. I would say Beastyqt's build feels a little bit in the lead, but he's got wheelbarrow. I mean, they're very, very similar right now. This is truly an Ottoman mirror so far. Now, when the stable is completed, you can take a look at the unique units that the Ottomans have. They have this Sipahi, and it's basically an kind of advanced horseman is the way I see it. It costs 110 food and 20 wood. And it has a high movement speed, strong against range units, just like a horseman. but it has a special ability. You can activate this fortitude, and for 10 seconds, it gets additional plus 50% attack speed, but it will also receive 50% extra melee damage. So this is good to use against villager raids or archers, but if you have a bunch of spearmen or horsemen or knights up against you, do not activate this. I've made this mistake, and you'll nuke your army. Marinelord has been gathering stone. He did, in fact, activate it right there. You can see. So he has additional attack speed at the moment. 0.94 attack speed. I guess that'll fall off eventually. Let's see if we could see it. I'm assuming it'll be reflected here in the UI. And yeah, there we go. 1.75. So cool ability. He does that kind of attack and he falls back. Now you can see this bar for the Vizier points has been adding up. They're about to at their next level. Same for both of these players. And we'll see what they spend it on first. I imagine it's going to be the sheep, but it may not be. We'll see. Okay, Marinelord and Beastyqt kind of passing, doing similar strategies. Beastyqt looks like he's going to be dropping down his town center right now. He's pulled off about 7 villagers. He's going to be building his town center. It looks like on the gold. No, he's going all the way down to the deer. That's a bold move. We'll see if he's able to get that. Hopefully, Marinelord doesn't scout that for Beastyqt's sake. Meanwhile, Marinelord, he's got a barracks and a stable. The barracks has the same units as every other civilization. We have no military school yet. They have been ignoring it thus far. We'll see if we get one. Okay, Beastyqt going for the deer patch with his town center. His berry gatherer is currently being attacked by Sabahi. We gotta be careful. He's able to grab him. What's going on down here? We've got he did find it. He found the town center. So Beastyqt in a little bit of a trouble. He's going to need to pull back his units to defend. He might lose a villager or two. One villager right there, likely going to go down. Down goes a villager, stalling this town center. His aggression has kind of paid off for him. Going to pick off another villager. His own Spahi show up to defend. He gets 3 villagers for the price of 2 Spahi. A lot of idle time. Maybe killed one up here. I would say this is a very good raid from Marinelord. Let's see if Beastyqt... Or see if Marinelord has a second town center. He's got his going. He's just started it. Look at this villagers difference. 27 for Marinelord, 23 for Beastyqt. Holy cow. He's had some excellent raids. Okay, now let's take a look at the Vizier points. Now, Beastyqt, he spent his on the Meter drums. Where is he? Right there. Okay. So this is a unique unit we'll talk about in a second, but this ability specifically gives it this additional ability. So its aura gives a 15% movement speed. So it's kind of like I see it, a mobile EAM network. It doesn't attack, but it moves. And so every new Meter you train is going to get this. And when you send this, it gives you one of them like you're seeing here. Beastyqt returning a raid of his own now on Marinelord, but not going to get a whole lot. In addition to that, they have these abilities. So out of the gate, they just give off an attack speed bonus, but you can toggle this between a melee defense or a range defense. You can toggle it between these. So very nice unit. So he went for the main reason he sent this was some fast speed with his. It's paired very well with your raiders because you can get some additional speed on these guys. Look at them. They're currently at 2.16 speed. That is a lot. That's going to outrun anything. Okay, Marinelord on the other hand, he went for the sheep. So he did the Anatolian Hills. So that delivers 8 sheep. You got to think about each of these got 250 food times 8. That's a lot of food. In addition to that, it also gives you a nice little mining bonus, plus 10% mining speed for the villagers. So a great economic shipment. I see them as shipments. They're like shipments from Age of Empires 3. That's really how I see them. You get experience, you send them things, pop out your home city. It's how AoE 3 works. So essentially we got an economic one versus a military related one. So we'll compare these side by side. BC has the speed, but Marinelord was able to get some decent raids, sitting on 34 vills versus a 31 in Beastyqt now. He did get his town center down a little bit faster. Marinelord was able to make up with it with some decent raids. So Marinelord, as far as villagers concerned, in a little bit of a better position. We also have a third town center from Marinelord going down on the deer patch. So he's got both of these deer patches locked down with town centers. It looks like Beastyqt is sitting on 2. So 2 TC versus 3 TC. Military Imperial Council versus the Anatolian Hills economic. So this mirror is no longer a mirror. We've got some different stuff going on. Giving you a little looks at the line of sight that Beastyqt has. There's what Marinelord can see, doing some scouting. I always wonder if Beastyqt has scouted the third town center, but of course the fog of war kind of lies to us in the observer mode, so it's hard to really know. Okay, so right now we've got Marinelord. Look, he's trying to run away, but because of this speed bonus of the mentor, this back and forth kind of attack that's going on, Beastyqt is going to be outrunning him. So that's a really nice thing. Look at him. You can hear him playing his drums. It's very soft, but you can hear him playing the drums if he wants. This thing doesn't match the sounds of the griot. If you've seen that unit in AoE3, it's very loud. But that little drummer boy, he's running around and he's rumpa-pum-pumming. And looking to maybe get another raid. What was this? Some horsemen. He's also added in a spearman and archers. And there we go. We've got it. Let's talk about it real quick. The military school. This is a unique building for the Ottomans. You build this, it costs 150 wood and 100 gold, a stone. And how it works is you can toggle it between all these different units. And I'm going to watch the battle as we talk about between these different units that are available. And over time, it will slowly train an archer or a spearman or a sipahi, whatever you choose. But it takes a lot of time, right? It's expensive, takes a little time to pay off. And you can boost how fast it is being trained units by building either a blacksmith or a university near it. Oh, a nice little raid. Oh, that's a spearman. But he's going to be able to kill that. I think he even used his forward ability. He did do that. He's also using the melee he's doing attack speed enhancement. So typically you see a blacksmith, there you go, paired with that military school. The blacksmith will give those buffs 25, 33, 40% through the ages. So it gets better and better, the speed. And it also will buff your barracks and your archery ranges and stables as well. So it doesn't just buff the military school. And you could get this up to a total of 60% if you build the Istanbul Observatory into the 4th age. Okay, so you can get a total of 60. It's a little confusing when you build the landmark. You might think it's like, oh, an additional 60% faster. No, it just scales up to that 60% mark. So right now he's building archers, sipahi, and spearmen. And it looks like right now Beastyqt has quite the presence out on the map as far as military is concerned, while Marinelord, he's starting to get his infrastructure up and rolling, but not the same army numbers for sure. Let's look at the villagers. Oh, he has some archer ranges down here, but these aren't next to a blacksmith. You really got to think about your base building, because you accidentally build it too compact, you can't fit more around. He could have actually fit his archer ranges here, though, in this case. This is a pretty open map, so this is kind of nice for Ottomans. 52 villas for Beastyqt, 63 for Marinelord. Okay, trying to get through there. Marinelord shuts him down, though, with a little wall segment. Beastyqt running to the north. Marinelord in tow with his spearman. But he ain't going to catch him. If you've seen the Donzo from the Malians, they can throw a javelin. So if you're kiting away from those spearmen, be very, very careful. They can be quite dangerous. I uploaded a Casva game between, I think it was Beastie's Malians and Casva's Ottomans on YouTube earlier today. So if you want to see the Ottomans versus Malians face off, go check that out on the channel. It's a pretty good game. Okay, here we go. Looks like Beasty has invested in rams. He's got his kind of all-unit composition. He even has the Metro, the drummer boy in there. He is going to be pushing this center. Now, he went for 2 TCs where Marinelord went for 3. Villagers right now, looks like 69 for Marinelord, Giggity, and 58 for Beastyqt. So Beastyqt really needs to get something to happen here. Uh-oh, but might lose his first ram practically for free. Luckily, he pulls it back. I don't know if he'll heal it, though. It's a little tricky to get those things microed back because they're so slow. He performs a raid on the northern front while this goes on, but a spearman there to meet him. I would assume he's sticking with the attack speed buff. I was wondering if he would go perhaps for the range defense, but he's got attack speed right now. But villagers coming to meet him, and not looking amazing for Beastie right now. He was sitting underneath that town center taking fire, but he kites back just outside of town center range, and he has a huge mass of archers, and the archers are picking off the spearmen. If he can get all the spearmen, his spy can get in there and do some damage. And look at this military production he's got going on. He's got more archers coming out. He's got some more Sipahi. So he's really investing in a lot of archers. Okay, but not able to pick up the maybe decisive fight he would have wanted there. I think Marinelord held just fine. Let's look at the military graph there. And you can see Marinelord's actually lost less units and killed more. Very nice. Okay, Marinelord looking to drop down a outpost there on the front line. Up to the north side. Looks like he's going to be going for another Sipahi raid. He keeps hitting this wood line. Oh, and the trees just make this more and more open. 21 villagers up for the grabs, although likely they know it's coming. I think he saw it. He's pulling back. He's trying. It looks like BC is not going to get those, though he might do some chase. Okay. Yep, not going to be able to grab those, but he's going to run Marinelord around. He's just trying to keep Marinelord in his base so he is not raiding Beasty himself. Okay, so he's just going to run on past here. Marinelord maybe could build some more walls. I don't know. This infantry army, not very fast, of course, to engage against these horsemen, so they're just going to run around for... Oh my god, can he get through here? No, he's just sneaking. I think I might hide there for a second. Oh, he's going to go around the trees looking for him. He's going to turn around. Oh, might even get a villager here. Let's see if he gets it. Does the charge. Going to back up, though. Looks like he's not going to get that one. I was wondering if he's going to build more rams. Yes, he is. Archers are building some more rams. He's also building a tower of his own on the front line. Although Marinelord should be able to spot that there with his own tower. I think he has line of sight on that. Yeah, he can see that, so he knows exactly what's going on. He knows what units he has. All of this, honestly, not a lot of spearmen. Only 3 spearmen here right now. Marinelord has a sizable army, unless BC is hiding a spearman somewhere. Not seeing a ton. This could be an awesome opportunity for Marinelord to push if he wants to. He can see what's going on. He even got a ram. I think he could just straight up chase this because not a ton of spearmen in this mixture. Only 4 spearmen. But a lot of archers, though. Let's see. We've got 37 archers versus 29. So he does have a nice archer mass, although I think the spy can just get to the front line. He is working on that. He does have 16 spearmen, which can focus on the spy. He needs probably, I don't know, almost consider keeping the spearmen back. But with kiting, archers can be so deadly. And look at that micro of BC. He just keeps kiting and kiting and kiting, trying to take some shots. But Marinelord pushes forward. Let's see what buff he was using. He was using some melee armor, but it looks like that Meteor was picked off there. What an epic Ottoman clash. Who will come out ahead here? Marinelord continuing to target down the remaining Sipahi, and now he can just keep advancing, but BC has kited all the way back to his own base here, and it looks like Marinelord has a numbers advantage. Beastyqt taps out. Marinelord takes it with the 3 town center Ottoman boom. He also went for those Anatolian hills, went for the sheep and the gold bonus, and same landmarks for both players, but some key early raids for Marinelord paired with that additional town center I think was just enough to get him over to the next level. So I hope you enjoyed this castle game of an Ottoman Mir. If you want to see a different build or a little Dark Age Rush, I'm going to be uploading that to my channel soon, so it'll be fun. Hope you enjoyed the Ottomans, and I'll see you guys in the next one.